Welcome to another video. And you never know what these are going to be about, right? Not the last, but the video before I told you story of a snake guy. And today I have a deer story for you. And then I can sort of add my little pep talk towards the incident or the situation I ran into recently. And then sort of recap what I think and my more observations on what's going on amongst us, people, society. So I'm talking about life in United States of America. And the story is about a deer. Unfortunately, not the deer that is still hopping around, chopping either on my flowers or just on trees, bushes, living his life the way he knows. Because unfortunately, this story is about deer who didn't make it, who is already on the other side. Not make it morbid or anything, it's reality of life. But what is bothersome, that it's reality that is becoming very common, and that is seeing a dead deer on the side of the highways and roads. Not only main big highways, but even small roads, outskirts of the city, small towns, villages. The place that I'm talking about right now, it's not very far from where I live. It's actually the small road that will take you to the exit to the major highway. That day, driving through this highway to road, the smell was just unbearable. That's the smell that we get to smell in summertime. It's a smell of dead animal. Let's just say it the way it is. You probably one time or other time in your life came across this smell. When I look at the side of the road, I saw deer in quite a bad situation. His belly was bloated, decomposition process already started, and temperature being around 85 Fahrenheit was absolutely not helping this process. It must have been dozens and dozens cars driving by, and none of them ever thought about coming up with some solution to this disaster. First of all, animals deserve some kind of respect even after they are not here anymore. You know, people will go crazy about their pets, little cats, doggies. They go overboard. But a look on a dead animal on the side of the road is not disturbing to them. Boggles my mind. So I decided to take action. I didn't know first how to go about it. But where is the will, there is a way. Even though I believe this mother should have been taken care of immediately. I mean immediately when the incident happened. I come from country in Slovakia. I have to be honest with you. In my life living there, I never came across deer or any other animal being on the side of the road at the late age of composition, or when all his extremities are already pressed against the road, which always means what? That it's been there for a while. Because as soon as the incident of hitting a deer or any large animal happens, you call the number. And every country has a different number to call. You call the number and the authorities come, clear the way, take care of it. But the level of ignorance of people driving by, for sure, smelling that air, that something is not right, that something probably died around in the area. It was a large deer. I found the number and I share it with you. In Pennsylvania, you call 1-800 Fix Road, PennDOT, company PennDOT. And afterwards, I even share the number and a website with the other people in our neighborhood. There is a special site here we have, Next Door Neighbor, and I wrote a message to everyone, pointing out that stuff like this should not be happening, not at this age, this time, and not in a country like United States of America. You know, you come here and you expect perfection. That's how many immigrants feel. Not always perfect, but this is something that really can be corrected. All we just need, us citizens, humans, people around, just to pay a little attention, take an action. All it took was a phone call. The following day, I got a phone call to describe the location even more. People came and took care of it. Easy peasy process. So if you drive and it happens and you will get to see large animal on the side of a road or highway, are you going to call the number? Or will you just drive by? Little things we as individuals can contribute towards something better. This is just a small example, but it is really many times up to us. We always want to blame just governments, politicians. And yes, they play a huge part in what is going on in different countries. But also us, everybody, if we live consciously, doing the right things, correcting stuff that is not right or just, taking only what we need, put the greediness and that constant race for more and better and newest, latest to the side, sort of like how it was meant, sort of like animals do. I like this one sign I saw in the forest once in Slovakia that said, behave yourself here in the forest, in the nature, just the way as animals do. Because that's how you would keep that forest clean, organized. It's really not so much to ask, is it? But at the same time, seeing how some around me act, it looks like it's quite hard. But until this work gets done, until we all chip in, we cannot expect better things happening for us. That's all, my friends, for today. And I'll see you in the next video.